Good morning, guys and gals and all my YouTube friends. How the heck y'all doing today? Well, here, look at this. We're testing out this Speeco split master, 25 ton. So you guys remember a little while back I had a 5 ton, and that friggin' 5 ton did nothing with this elm tree. And holy crap, I just cut some of the logs that were too big, like these two pieces. This piece right here. And those two pieces go together. But that's a hell of a job cutting that stuff with a chainsaw. Like, not a little bit, but a lot. So I can buzz through poplar pretty quick, but when it comes to this stuff, my God. I'll cut some of this up and we'll split some of it, but I think lots of it's just going to go to the burn pit because I'm not going to wreck my chainsaw over a friggin' piece of firewood when I got all kinds of bush out there I can burn. But anyway, my neighbor and I were yammering, and thank you very much to Jeremy for bringing this over. So we're going to fire. I had it running already. See all that stuff there? It split that here. It didn't take very long to split it, but you got to get her to stove length first, right? So I'm going to fire this puppy up and turn them on. I am on, yep. There we go. Give them a couple minutes to warm up because it was about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago that I was using this thing. And then we went and did a bunch of shoring and stuff and fed the cows up for the next couple days. So, but with this machine, it's got an automatic retract on the lever, so I can pull it like this and it'll kick out on its own. See that? Just like so. The other thing, we can pull this pin right here. You pull that out and this whole head will stand so it's straight up and down. So if you got some big ass logs like that one over there, I'm not going to be able to lift him by hand. I could just roll him over here, set him on the ground, and kind of on this part here, the plate, and it'll split with it standing up and down. So I'll just give you guys an idea of what this sucker will do. Look at that. And there she goes. And then you just hit her. Whew. Like a so, right? Even this log is freaking chunky enough. Okay, I'm going to break this stuff up a little bit and we'll bring you guys back in a little bit. She's working hard, but she blows through it. God, that's gnarly friggin' wood, eh? Look at that. It's not like a regular fucking tree, that's for goddamn sure. Not one that I'm used to. Okay, I gotta pick this stuff up. We'll talk to you guys later. So now what I'm doing, I just got it wedged in there. This is a old poplar tree, and I'm just using that to hold it off the ground so I can just cut that into stove length with the old saw here. And I think it'll work all right for doing that too. Now I wish there was some way I could set you guys up here about this wind and all. I know the wind will just blow my freaking phone over and you won't see crap anyway, so I'll go ahead and cut it and let you know how it turned out doing it this way. Alrighty guys, so got her shut off here. Now I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe that this framework on the back end right here, this is like a oil tank reservoir, I believe. Looks like there's a, yep, right there, see? And that motor over there, I don't think it's much more than like maybe a 4 or 5 horse Honda. It's a 190 GC 190. So 190 cc's, whatever the hell that is. But it was easy to start, which was nice. It's relatively light. Like you can actually move it around by hand to some extent, right? So you wouldn't want to hook this to the back of your truck and go down the friggin' highway at 60 miles an hour. But according to Jeremy, you can pull it behind the quad and do 20, 25 mile an hour with it type of thing, right? So it seems to work really good. I don't know how long he's had this thing. I really don't know. But for this elm, like, I've never had elm in the yard before. We've had lots of poplar. We've had some spruce. I've never had elm. And for this elm, she's splitting her. Like, we got ourselves a freaking bucket load. There it is, right? I'm not sure where I'm putting it all because that's way more than my wood box in the shop will handle. But we got lots more to split. Like this log right here, this big bugger right here, that son of a gun, 2 of those or 3 of those anyway, is almost half a bucket load. That's a hell of a lot of wood in that log. And this son of a gun, when I go to split him, now I'll try and bring you guys back because he's a gnarly bastard. There's a main piece down there, and on this side, it's 2 trunks coming off. And look how big this guy is here, right? So yeah, there's some gnarly suckers. And I split a few of them, but ones like this that are way too long for my stove, I think I'm just gonna leave them. Screw it. I don't need it that badly. Like that one, I'll try cutting that one in half with my saw. But there's a big bastard right here. I don't know how Tristan got it in the trailer when he cut that tree down for our friend in Regina, but my God, some of these trees are still heavy and they've been sitting here for over a year. But all of these pieces here that are too long, if I don't cut them with my saw, I'll cut them with not the skill saw, but similar to a skill saw. I think they call it a miter saw, but I'll put it like a ripper blade in it or something like that, and I'll cut it with that because I'm not going to wreck my chainsaw over a freaking tree. How does that sound? So as it is, I blew the chain off the bar and I gotta get it in the shop, put it back on, and sharpen the blade up really good. So anyway guys, that's her for now. We'll bring you back a little bit later on. Alrighty. Look at this guy's, like, I don't know, you might not recognize it or realize it, but I sure as hell do. Let me tell you, CP's been on a cleaning spree in here, and she's moving stuff around and getting rid of stuff and all kinds of whatnot have you, right? Like, beer bottles and pop bottles that have been in here for, oh my God, well, since Tristan's grad parties. So Tristan's 22. He graduated when he was 18. So for 4 years, lots of them beer cans and pop cans have been in the shop, and then we've added to it over the years too. But she got that all cleaned out. We just gotta make the phone call and book it in. But by golly, check this out. Remember how full that bucket was? I goddamn near got it all right there. See that? It's stacked up just as tall as I am. And don't pull a board off the end, a log out of the end here, because then you'll end up wearing a bunch of this stuff. You gotta pull it from the very top, that's for sure. But anyway, I gotta run to the city with CP. She's got doctor's appointments, so we will talk to you guys later. Well, hey guys, how y'all doing now? It's like 6 o'clock. We finally got home from Regina. Now I'll show you something. Look at the size of these cows. They're very full. They went hog wild on this stuff today. And they're all quite happy and content. And the cows are like, what the fuck is that thing? But that's Tinker. First time I've ever brought her to the barn. Tinks. You'll get run over. She's a large girls. Large girls. And number 3 over here, this blonde cow here, she's starting to spring a little bit. See that? See, their back end is starting to drop. For all you newcomers and people that might not know, that means they're getting close, getting themselves ready for having a baby. See that? Now I'll show you one that's not getting ready to have a baby. And see this one here? She's not like that at all. She's not going to be having a baby. So that's because she already had her baby and she lost it. So she's a carryover. But yeah, that's a first telltale sign, especially with some older girls anyway. Sometimes the old cows, another thing you can watch for is their udders. Or, as some city folk might not know, the milk bag. We call them udders. They'll fill up with milk. But sometimes with older girls, they'll fill up to a certain point and then they stop. And then basically the bag gets really full as they're calving. Or in that very last few hours right before calving. But yeah, these girls are doing all right, that's for sure. Anyways, with that, chores are done. So I'm going to let you guys go. And we'll bring you back tomorrow. Hope you all enjoyed that Tinkers. That review on that Speeco log splitter. putting my safety on. There she be. And this girl is getting better. Her eye is still a little cloudy and it's still watering a little, but she is getting better, believe it or not. We got to treat her again on Thursday. I got to throw her a little bit of hay and then I'm done over here at the barn. So anyway, with that, I'm going to let you guys go. So comment, subscribe, give us the old thumbs up. Tell your friends and neighbors to come on board. Hope everybody's enjoying the content that I've been putting out. And fun. Let's get her done. Catch you guys tomorrow. Okay, guys. My buddy Kyle's here because he wanted to see this thing work. So this is what it looks like when she's standing up. I got a little clump of shit underneath so it won't go straight up and down. And the tires on it are a little on the light side, and when I pulled it over here by hand, that one was a little low on air and it popped off the freaking bead. But anyway, here Kyle, you hold that, you record this.
We're in trouble now. CP's here.